Guiding principles are the priorities or the principles through which all of my decisions, all of the priorities for the base will be looked at through those lens, through the lens of my guiding principles. So every decision that we make on the base, for the base, will be done through the lens of those guiding principles. If we don't have security on the base, we can't do our job effectively. People have to feel safe, they have to feel secure, their families have to feel safe and secure here on the base. We live in an uncertain world and an uncertain time. And warfighter readiness doesn't mean just the bombs and the bullets and the equipment for our sailors, soldiers, Marines, and airmen. It also means making sure that they are ready to go out and do our nation's bidding, and that includes their family, that their families feel safe and secure, that their families have the tools that they need to take care of their things at home. Because if our service members don't feel that their families are being taken care of, then their mind isn't going to be on their mission. We have to ensure that our sailors, soldiers, airmen, and Marines have all the tools that are necessary for them to focus 100% on their mission at all times. We're here to support the fleet, and the fleet, it could be ships, it could be aircraft that are coming through here, it could be any number of things. We have over 120 tenant commands here on the base, and each one of those tenant commands provides a unique support to the fleet. And we have to ensure that those tenant commands have the tools that they need to be able to do their job to support the fleet day in, day out, 24/7. This base has been here since 1832 and has been a very, very important part of Pensacola. And so our community engagement should reflect that, and it should reflect the important ties that this base has with the community. We look at the community as a partner. They help us to do our mission. They support our families. They support our sailors. And it's very important that we maintain those important ties with this community. I've never been in any naval station anywhere in the world that has stronger ties to the community than here at NAS Pensacola, and we intend to keep it that way. Naval Air Station Pensacola is the cradle of naval aviation. We call it the cradle of naval aviation because this is where naval aviation was born. And this is where it continues to nurture and develop the naval aviators and young airmen here at NAS Pensacola that will go on to crew the aircraft carriers and squadrons of our fleet. It is they are the ones that will have to go out and do our nation's bidding in harm's way, just like the men and women did 70 years ago during World War II and over 100 years ago during World War I. And I want to operationalize that history. Those men and women earned their wings here at Naval Air Station Pensacola, just like the young men and women are doing so today. It's important that they understand where their forebears came from and what they went through so they can have perspective on what they do today. I don't like to put safety as its own guiding principle because safety underlies everything. Safety isn't something that we think about as an afterthought. It isn't something we just think about at the beginning of an evolution. Safety is something that should be an overarching theme throughout everything that we do. We can't just think of safety as something that we add on to an event. It should be through the planning of an event, the actual evolution of the event, and then debriefing of it afterwards to ensure that we did everything right. I like to say that we are in the warfighting profession, but we're in the people business. And people are our absolute most important asset. I think we have some of the best staff of any naval air station in the CNIC enterprise. All of my guiding principles will be accomplished through those people, through their passion for Naval Air Station Pensacola, through their passion for the mission, through their passion for ensuring that the tenants and the people who work in those tenant commands have the tools that they need to ensure that they can have mission success.